Welcome to Merkle Makers, your ultimate destination for fascinating stories and compelling narratives. In today's captivating video, we delve into the illustrious history of one of the world's most renowned multinational corporations, Royal Dutch Shell. Join us as we embark on an intriguing journey through time, uncovering the remarkable evolution of this energy giant from its humble beginnings to its current status as a global industry leader. Prepare to be amazed as we explore the key milestones, groundbreaking innovations, and transformative initiatives that have shaped Royal Dutch Shell's legacy. Get ready to witness the extraordinary story of perseverance, innovation, and success that has propelled this company to new heights. Sit back, relax, and let us take you on a mesmerizing voyage through the history of Royal Dutch Shell. Beginnings. Almost 200 years ago, a London antique dealer began importing seashells from the Far East to supply a fashion for exotic decor. Marcus Samuel's enterprise laid the foundations for a thriving import-export business later run by his sons, Marcus Jr. and Sam. At this time, oil was largely used in lighting and lubricants, and the industry was based in Baku, Russia, with its large reserves of high-quality oil and strategic natural harbor. Revolutionizing oil transport. The arrival of the internal combustion engine in 1886 led to a surge in demand for transport fuel. Building on their shipping expertise, the Samuel brothers commissioned a fleet of steamers to carry oil in bulk. They revolutionized oil transport with the maiden voyage of their first tanker, Murex. In 1892, Murex was the first ever tanker to transit the Suez Canal. The brothers' company was named the Shell Transport and Trading Company in 1897. It used a mussel shell as its logo. Before we continue our video, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications of the latest video uploads. Becoming Royal Dutch Shell. Shell transports activities in the East, combined with a search for new sources of oil to reduce dependence on Russia, brought it into contact with Royal Dutch Petroleum. The two companies joined forces in 1903 to protect themselves against the dominance of Standard Oil. They fully merged into the Royal Dutch Shell Group in 1907. Shell changed its logo to the scallop shell or pecten, which is used today. By the end of the 1920s, Shell was the world's leading oil company, producing 11% of the world's crude and owning 10% of its tanker tonnage. The 1930s were difficult. The group's assets in Mexico were seized and it was forced to concede generous terms to the Venezuelan government when it nationalized its oil fields. Post-war expansion and the oil crisis. After the Second World War, as peace brought a boom in car use, Shell expanded into Africa and South America. Shipping became larger and better powered. In 1947, Shell drilled the first commercially viable offshore oil well in the Gulf of Mexico. By 1955, Shell had 300 wells. In 1958, Shell began production in Nigeria. In 1969, Gaddafi took power in Libya, cutting oil production and raising prices. Other producers threatened to do the same, and the Yom Kippur War of 1973 brought the crisis to a head. Within weeks, OPEC countries quadrupled the oil price and imposed a boycott for 2 months. The effect on the West was economically catastrophic, tapping new resources and expansion. The 1970s were notable for Shell's development of the oil fields in the North Sea and South America, difficult and expensive to do, but crucial given the reduced supplies from the Middle East. In 1978, Shell completed the Cognac drilling and production platform in the Gulf of Mexico, the world's tallest platform at 1,100 feet. From the mid-1990s, public scrutiny of the oil industry intensified as environmental issues gained prominence. Shell was criticized over plans to dispose of the Brent Spar platform and also ran into difficulties in Nigeria. As the new millennium got underway, Shell expanded in China and Russia. In 2005, Shell dissolved its old corporate structure to create a single new company. Shell remains one of the world's major oil and gas companies. We have interests in liquefied natural gas and gas-to-liquids products. We help develop sustainable biofuels, and we are involved in wind projects. Management. On 4 August 2005, the board of directors announced the appointment of Jorma Ollila, chairman and CEO of Nokia at the time, to succeed Og Jacobs as the company's non-executive chairman on 1 June 2006. Ollila is the first Shell chairman to be neither Dutch nor British. Other non-executive directors include Martin van den Berg, Wim Kok, Nina Henderson, Lord Kerr, Adelbert Van Rox, and Christine Morin-Postel. Since 3 January 2014, Ben Van Beurden has been CEO of Shell. His predecessor was Peter Bozer, who became CEO of Shell on 1 July 2009. Following a career at the corporation in locations such as Australia and Africa, Ann Pickard was appointed as the Executive Vice President of the Arctic at Royal Dutch Shell, a role that was publicized in an interview with McKinsey & Company in June 2014. In January 2023, Wael Sawan succeeded Ben Van Beurden as CEO. We hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, then please make sure to like and share it with others also. Do let us know in the comment sections about your views. We will meet you in the next video soon. Until next time, it's goodbye for now.